today is the day. Check this out. The whole bike setup, complete with American flag. Toyota logo. We got a mirror on too. Are you gonna save the video? Well, the journey has officially begun. Right now, I'm on the bike trail. I finally made it. I'm waiting for my friends to eventually pull up, and they're gonna ride with me down to the next town. And that's where I part ways with pretty much everybody I know. Alright guys, time for the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's get that forehead transition. Oh, what the? Oh, get the back, get the back. Oh. I'll just say goodbye to all my coworkers. They all told me I was really pale. Thanks guys, comment down below if I'm pale, please. Alright guys, I officially left the town behind. So now, my first stop will be Tippecanoe River State Park. We got around 20 miles to go. It says it closes at 4 though, the main gate, so I gotta get there before 4 o'clock. Right now it is 2:08. Do you like my cool guy disguise like in the movies where they wear the ball cap and the sunglasses? I'll update you guys if anything else cool happens while I'm on the way. Alright everybody, welcome to Lake Bruce. Maybe there's a bathroom here. That would be nice and convenient. I got a nice little park. Please do not litter. There's Bruce. Or is its name Lake Bruce? I don't know. I'm gonna call the lake Bruce. The town is named Lake Bruce, but the lake is just named Bruce. So, Lake Bruce review. Let's make this a little recurring segment on the channel. We'll do small town review, small town USA review, something like that. There was no potty, no public bathroom, at least that I could see. Rich people living on the lake kind of place. I'll give it 7.1 out of 10 for Bruce Lake, Indiana. That's it for today's segment of Small Town Indiana Review. Be sure to tune in for the next small town. I made it. So I made it to the campground, and actually the lady who works at the front gate, you know, I told her, oh yeah, I'm doing this huge bike trip, you know, I'm gonna do a big circle around the United States. And you know, she takes my money and she goes back into the gatehouse, and I kind of see the other lady, you know, talking to her. And then she comes back out, she hands me like $20, and she's like, hey, don't worry about it, you know, usually for these cross-country trips, you know, we don't make people pay. It's like, just go down to the campsite and we'll tell the security guards that you're down there. I got this campsite for free, which is really nice. Shout out to Tippecanoe River State Park. I got half a smushed Subway sandwich. Look at the angle of that sandwich. Alright guys, it's about 8 o'clock right now, sun's about to set, so I think I'm gonna hit the hay, as they say. I guess I didn't record any, but I like set up sleeping bag and whatnot. I'll probably be editing this video that you're watching right now. Then I'll go to sleep, and then I'll meet you at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Good morning guys, you like my alarm clock? Got pretty much everything packed up except for that thing. I hear that there's like a cycle path or whatever that lasts like 9-10 miles, so at least I can stay off the roads for a while and use the bike path, so that would be pretty cool. Traveling on my first gravel road. Honestly, I thought gravel roads were gonna be worse, but it's actually it's a really smooth gravel road. Alright, finally made it back on the pavement. We got a bike trail coming up, and protons, please move at 35 miles per hour. I guess this is part of the Erie Trail, which is part of the American Discovery Trail. And I'll be taking about that much of it. There's also like a giant solar farm like right over Stop focusing on my hand, like right over there, it's huge. I'm on that trail right now, North Judson Erie Trail. And there's two sandhill cranes with a little tiny baby one. What do you call a baby crane? Like, I bet if I was sitting on my bike, they might be looking me in the eye, tall. Look at them, happy family. Does anyone know what's up with these random planet facts? Now we got Saturn. Yippee. We made it to Earth. Well, made it to civilization. This should be North Judson, Indiana. I'm currently trying to find like a place to get food. Either Dollar General or a restaurant will do. Feels good after riding like 15 miles. Oh. All right, just loaded up my bike with snacks. Boom. Well, I just took a stop in a town called Saint Pierre, I believe. There's also a man in a wheelchair rolling around. That's cool. Right. I made it to a town called Wheatfield, Indiana. All I know so far about this place is that there's a lot of traffic on the highway. Luckily, I got a pretty big shoulder to ride my bike on, so I can stay away from this road. All right, guys, track down a Casey's and refill water. Got another drink thing. And also, a little tip for you guys, if you have a partial water bottle, just like suck all the air out of it, and it saves space, even though it looks kind of silly. It's a little broken. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do about that, but I guess if I find a place where I can get another bottle cage, I'll just replace it. I got 20 more miles to go, and I've been riding since like 9 o'clock today, and it's a long haul. Right, today's episode of Small Town Review is for Wheatfield, Indiana. Honestly, way cooler than Lake Bruce from yesterday. It had like a school. I think it had 2 schools actually. It has like a huge granary, power plant nearby, 3 different barber shops. 9 out of 10, very good small town. This spot's pretty cool. The lady was nice enough, and she gets me this king size room, so I could have enough room to put my bike inside. And of course I have a gigantic bed, and I also got a fridge and a microwave, coffee machine. I got all this, boom, hair dryer. I haven't seen the bathroom yet. Oh, and a shower. All right, guys, I'm gonna try washing my clothes in the hotel for the first time. This is pretty much a sheet of detergent. Oh, I forgot to update you guys on the clothes situation. The hair dryer connected to the door blows the hot air onto the clothes. By tomorrow, I should be like easily across the Illinois border. Then by day 4, I should be able to get to the I&M Canal Trail. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna go sleep now. Good morning, everybody. It's day 3, and I'm gonna see what they got for free breakfast today. Well, there's nothing really substantial. So my clothes didn't really completely dry last night. So, right out in the middle of the country, maybe 8-ish miles from here, I should be crossing into Illinois. So I'm on the Illinois-Indiana state line. Met some fellow bike travelers. How about we officially walk across? And about right here is the line. Right here. And I officially cross into Illinois. It's starting to get a little tough today. I've been on this awful, terrible, disgusting road for probably 45 minutes now. But I'm at this church. I think it's like this, it's just like a huge Catholic church. And I'm just sat here on this curb and no one really seems to mind. But I'm gonna look around eventually and see if there's a kind of like a spigot sticking out of the wall. Put that water from, there's a spigot right across from that hose. Full, and full. Alright guys, just got lunch. Sandwich. Got the stuff here at Walmart. And as I thought, there's air conditioning. Alright guys, I'm about 3 miles away from that state park. And, you know, remember last video where I went to Mississinawa and I let Google Maps tell me where to go? Well, the same thing happened. There's this really something road, and then it looks just the same. I've had to walk my bike. And also, look at this. There's like a little tiny church and like model house over there with a bunch of couches and stuff. Right guys, I survived that really sketchy trail, and now I'm here at the campsite, and now I just gotta find out how to get a reservation because online it didn't work. Right guys, made it to my campsite, got a tent set up. Oh, look at this tan line. Pan of baked potato with steak and cheese. All right guys, it's day 4. I got most of my stuff packed up. I'm still waiting for my ground tarp to dry up like usual. We should be making it to the I&M Canal Trail, which hopefully it will be nice because it'll pretty much be like an expressway, you know, with no cars. Well guys, so far this river trail has been very nice. Hey, forever in the Kankakee River area, you should definitely check out this trail. Guys, I've been off that bike trail for about half an hour now. I'm actually going to another trail.
The Waponsi Glacial Trail.
Yeah, what Google said. Whoa. That's a big river. Alright, I just made it into Braidwood. Route 66. It's a giant giraffe, cow thing, and a whatever that is. Turtle Sundae. Sounds really good. And it's right there. You think I'll get a discount for being on a bike? Probably not. This place looks sick. It's all like 50s themed. Hey, how are you doing? Alright, for today's segment of Small Town Review, we got Braidwood, Illinois. People are super friendly. Yeah, there's plenty of gas stations, plenty of places to eat, plenty of places to get food. Far with a 9.1 out of 10. Alright, now I am in Coal City, I believe? And that's coal, as in like coal emissions, coal. As I noticed last night that my ears were leaking onto my pillow. Alright guys, I'm revoking my statement for Braidwood, Illinois. I would give it a 9.1 out of 10. It does not deserve that. I'm giving it a 7.9. Coal City is way cooler. It has a bike lane. So the review for Coal City. Way better than Braidwood, right? And when I was leaving town, there was crossing guard. I only thought crossing guards were like in movies and like kids' TV shows. I didn't actually think they were real. And also, these roads leading out of town are really smooth. And there was a bike trail. Coal City, a well-deserved 9.1. Good job, Coal City. Oh yeah, we're at Morris. We're also right next to a highway, but luckily there's a sidewalk. That's the Illinois River. Yippee. All right, guys, so the original spot. So now I'm in Gebhard State Park. Or state something. Got my bike set up, stuff ready to go. And here's the site. It's just like a bunch of different random fire rings, and it said as long as you put up your tent behind the sign, you're good. Also, do you like my chair? I just set this grate all the way down and found a random board. I was sitting on top of that with that board, but I just decided to probably use the higher structure so my back doesn't die while I'm sitting. Just made a quick stop at Taco Bell. Alright guys, I just tore down camp. So now I get to hit the I&M Canal Trail today. Hopefully it'll be a nice smooth carless ride. Well, I just now made it to the bike trail, the I&M Canal Trail, after doing like 5 miles of loops and turns and random stuff in the middle of Morris. Alright guys, just made it to Seneca, Illinois. And I'm going to the Casey's to get probably use the bathroom, most likely. It looks like the part of the trail kind of comes to an end for a little bit and goes on the road. But Buffalo Rock is where I'm stopping for the night, so we only got 10 more miles. Alright guys, well, I've been riding on the canal trail for a while. And there was like maybe like 300 yards where it started out as this mud and then turned into like standing water like that. So I had to go through all this standing water. And also there's a tree across the trail. All right, I made it to Ottawa. I also had to move this tree because it was completely across the trail, so I pulled it over. Man, I'm very glad that my bike has no suspension and that it weighs over 100 pounds because this bridge is very smooth. All right, made it to Buffalo Rock. See this? Here, look at this. Huge cliff out of nowhere is the first thing you see. All right, guys, sun's gonna set in an hour. Honestly, it's been a terrible like 2 hours. But yeah, don't try to camp here. It's kind of impossible. If you go even deeper into the forest, like this way, boom, there's this one. People have been here. All right, guys, everything went from like not good to like absolutely terrible. I'm not gonna look at the light on the camera because I'm trying to keep my night vision active. But yeah, I got kicked out of that state park because there's no camping, even though the website said that there was camping. Oh yeah, if you get caught here after dark, you know, you can get fined. Yeah, now I'm just in this random parking lot that closes in like 20 minutes and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've been riding for a long time. I ended up in, oh my goodness, you are kind of, ended up in North Utica. I'm just gonna look for somewhere, I guess, to settle down. I wanna find like a 24-hour gas station. At least the downtown's pretty. Alright guys, I kind of forgot to update you guys when I got here. I got to this campsite around 1-ish in the morning. It rained last night, so the first time camping in the rain. Hoping I can stay at this campsite for just the day and have a rest day. And not doing too much cycling. I might go back to that. I don't know if I recorded it, but I was at a truck stop. I had to completely move my everything out of this campsite. Because apparently when I reserved it for the wrong day at like super late at night. So I probably reserved it for like 5 minutes maybe. Today is day 7. It is Saturday and I'm on the canal trail again. Huge cliff out of nowhere. Cliff with a climbing rope, but my legs are too tired for that. Subway. Alright guys, figure out how to wash clothes the cheap way here at the laundromat. Bro, what is going on? You know, for some reason, there's a highway right, it's closed. I don't know why, I guess there's some sort of road construction even though there didn't look like there's any. And then I decided, oh, this will be a good shortcut. And I found this other road that kind of connects to like the other end of the highway. And turns out I was gonna walk up a pure vertical slope, but I had no idea. So here's that ride, road closed. And then it's like super steep. You can just see it just drops off. And I had to walk my bike all the way up there. A reminder, my bike is over 100 pounds, so it was terrible. All right, guys, just made it to the next bike trail. And this bike trail should lead me to Iowa. Also, waterfall, because of course. You know, I'm just gonna outro it right here, guys. Well, thank you guys for watching week 1. I don't want to 100% reveal my location right now, but I will reveal it in next week's video. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, buy my trash merch on Redbubble. Check me out on Instagram, whatnot. I post stuff daily on Instagram if you aren't following me already. Just little updates on my story and whatnot. I might actually not do the Patreon thing. Managing a Patreon does not seem to be the most appealing thing to do right now. Maybe I'll do like one of those community polls to see if I should do the Patreon or not. And if I do the Patreon, if anyone wants to help me. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next week.